of gratitude, of allowance, which is letting ourselves float down that stream and allowing the good things in life to come to us and accept them. All the time they're coming to us, but how often do we push them away? How often do we use our oar to not bring them into the boat with us, but to push them away? So for going from chant to mantra, actually, I'm going to do chant. One of the good things about chants is they bring a cohesiveness to a group. Just like when you were children and you were sitting around a campfire and you were singing "Row, row, row your boat," it brought you together as a group.
I never went camping. I hated it.
Yeah, or whatever, or whatever you've been, it does bring you together as a group. And this chant was written by Paramashansa Yogananda. And it's one that I've done many times as the ending of a very intense workshop. I went to Colorado with a workshop on sound healing with Jonathan Goldman. And we did this chant near the end of the workshop. And it's one that connects people to each other, especially after they've spent an intense time together. And it's, I will never listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forsake you, I will never forget you. I will never forsake you, I will never forget you. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forsake you, I will never forget you. I will never forsake you, I will never forget you. And when you sing that, looking into the eyes of the person, how deeply are you connected? Much more deeply than you just say, you know, I really like you. I really enjoyed our time together. But when you connect with song, it connects heart to heart. It connects soul to soul. Which is why chanting has been around since the dawn of time. Since humans have had the ability to vocalize and to give sound to what they're feeling, chanting has been around. Whether it's in the form of words, or whether it's in the form of toning. If you were here a couple weeks ago with Seth and the thing, didgeridoo, he and I started doing toning, which is just sound. Just the sound of vowels. And that is chanting as well. It doesn't have to be words. It's just, chanting is giving your soul the permission to express itself through sound.
Isn't the sound of the human voice, our own human voice, raises in us a vibration? And that's why even as something as simple as you're in the car on the radio and you hear a song and you feel compelled to sing along and belt it out because you know no one's listening, but you can sing out of tune if you want to, and even if you don't always know the words, there is something very healing about the sound of your own voice. It's not just the expression that you get from the poetic words if the lyrics in the song are connecting with you at an emotional level, but it is actually the sound of your own voice. Your body recognizes it, and there's something really spiritual and magical that happens as your body hears your own voice. It raises your vibration. So when you do mantras, affirmations, chanting and singing, it's not just about the prayer that you're making, but that your body hears your own voice and it raises its vibration and it heals and it shifts into new paradigms just by doing that. And the didgeridoo, as you know, Seth is teaching me the didgeridoo, and it is a really strange, interesting, intimate. I mean, it almost seems like you don't need to know any notes with it, but I'm learning that you do, which is really unfortunate for me. I thought you just blew into it. But there are actually notes like there are with any other musical instrument. And he would say, do a C, I'm like, oh, what? But it's the tones, as he's teaching me to change the tones. It raises and shifts our vibrations. And so the chant, it's not just about the words, but it's that there is something really important about your own body, your own energetic field, hearing your own voice.
Yeah, and that's supported by sound therapy and sound healing. Is sound does heal. And so when you're chanting, you're healing yourself. And sound, all of us, and all that is around us is vibration. And vibration is sound. And it's sound manifest. Whereas light is energy manifest and vibration. So giving voice as you meditate. The way that Danielle led meditation this morning is a wonderful, beautiful way to meditate. But there's other ways of meditation. And one of the ways that I like, and that I found that was easiest for me, especially when I started meditating, was to do mudras and mantras. And a mantra is a specific formula. And from Thomas Ashley Farrand, who is one of the foremost leaders on mantra, the Western person. He studied for years and years and years and has gone to India and studied and has devoted his whole life to mantra. And so he's able to explain it very clearly. And what he says about mantra is a Sanskrit word with many shades of meaning, tool of the mind, divine speech, and language of the human spiritual psychology are just a few of these. In the context of this, as the mystic Sufi master Vilayat Inayat Khan states, the practice of mantra actually kneads the flesh of the body with sound. The delicate cells of the elaborate bundles of nerves are subject to constant hammering, a seizure of the flesh by the vibrations of divine sound. Mantra can help you feel more peaceful or more energized. It can help you cope with illness, and it can sometimes help effect physical healing. It can help you deal with difficult or unpleasant circumstances by helping you see a course of action, or it can give you the patience and perspective to just wait it out. So there are many things that mantra can do.
I think mantra means mind, and then triya means free of. So mantra means a way of getting free of the mind.
Mm-hmm. And mantra has been around, I'll give my notes here. Shows that the sacred scriptures of the Upanishads and the Vedas, which the mantras come from, date back to as early as far as they can find so far, is between 4,000 and 5,000 BCE. Add 2,000 years to that. That's 6,000 to 7,000 years people have been using these formulas and these prayers. They have to work. Otherwise, you don't keep doing things that don't work. Well,
some of us do.
Some of us do. But as a whole, if it didn't work, people wouldn't still be using the mantras. And Sanskrit is still alive today because of the mantras. And it's one of those, what they call a